I think it was just a natural progression that we would get to this point in our journey with Flipping Genius. We started this whole thing uh, back, episode number one was back in January of 2020. And, a lot of you have listened all the way through. And I thank you so much for doing that. And you're continuing to listen every week, and that's awesome. And I'm I'm Randy Lee, by the way, the host of Flipping Genius, and we have always had the number one goal of what we do here is to help you make more money. That's that's really what this is about, isn't it? We are in the business of buying and selling cars for hopefully a significant profit. Not anything more complicated than that, but of course, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, a lot more than that to it. And that's why we're on episode 122 and no end in sight as we continue this. But the progression I was talking about. Let's take a look at that just for a second. I'm excited to be able to bring this to you and to hear the stories, to see the actual results of our labor, uh, actual car flips, profitable car flips, and building businesses and people throughout our network becoming full-time uh, car dealers, licensed car dealers throughout the network. It's exciting. Like I said, we have 122 episodes as of this one, uh, and we are heard in 64 countries and all 50 states here in the United States. We've launched on every major podcast network, and of course, we're also available on our own website, flippinggenius.com, FLIPPINGENIUS.com, just the one G. And speaking of the website, um, constant it's a constant chore to try to take care of that and update that, of course. But when you go to flippinggenius.com, you have access to everything that we do on Flipping Genius, and that has grown and grown, and it continues to grow, and that's the progression I'm talking about. Of course, there's the podcast. Uh, the podcast is heard wherever you can listen to podcasts, but more and more people want to also watch the podcast. So we also have the Flipping Genius YouTube channel, and a lot of our episodes are now available on video as well as this one's being recorded on video. So if you're listening and you say, "Boy, I'd love to see that handsome face of Randy Lee," you can do it. What a blessing that will be to you. No, we are available on video now. Just go to YouTube and search Flipping Genius, and bam, you'll find us there, and you'll have access to all the videos and most of the most recent videos on the most recent episodes are available on podcast or on video, I mean. Um, but also some specialty training videos there, some shorts, uh, and and even a few funny things here and there. That library, I believe, is well above 100 videos now and growing, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that because that's a big part of the future here. Our resources page that you gain access to right there at flippinggenius.com. Click on that resources page. This is all free, folks. Free. FREE. The resources page is going to give you savings and discounts to the stuff that you need, the things that you are using anyway. And we've negotiated a few discounts here and there, and some savings and information on how to find what you need. A variety of things, everything from accounting and legal resources to licensing information to where to find the best deals on parts and tires, and even windshield wipers. Lots of other training resources there too, because we know there's other people out there that are doing this well. Um, and just try to give you the tools that will help you make more money, and they're right there. Um, and special access to some things because of the power of Flipping Genius. It's grown to be significant, but it continues to grow. And the more of us that are in one spot, the more strength we have to negotiate everything from discounts to uh, better access. You'll see when you go there. Uh, the Flipping Genius blog. I have to admit it's not that extensive, but I think there's some brilliant insights there, and I hope you take the time to look at that while you're on the site. Our local selling pages, over 25 areas here in the United States where you can use the Flipping Genius name to sell your vehicles and possibly buy vehicles. And if you're in one of those local areas, as I've said in the past, I'd love to have your help in growing those groups. And you can, as long as you keep within the guidelines, don't make it a personal website. You can use that network there, build up that network, and use it as a tool to build your business, not only in sales but also in purchasing. And that's something we've talked about, in the past. And then our private membership site that you've heard me talk about, where we offer the opportunity to become a flipping team member, a flipping partner, a flipping champion, where we directly are partnering with you to help you build your business, to help you make more money. That's something we've developed along the way, and we continue to develop. And then the natural progression as we go through these steps was the car flipping forum. And so many of you who are listening right now are members of the Car Flipping Forum. It's free, and I'm so glad that you've joined. Not only am I glad that you joined, but I'm glad that you are participating, because that's exactly what when I was talking about seeing the successes. I just saw somebody. I don't have your name in front of me right now, but did a great job on a flip on a nice, I think it was a Ford diesel truck. Great numbers, very impressive. And I see those things all the time now. We see sharing with each other. Brag a little bit, that's fine. Bragging is good, because we all want to brag. And also questions, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? Questions of how do I do this? And somebody contacted me today with I thought it sounded like a pretty good twist on something we could do. I don't know. He decided to pull back on that, but opportunities that maybe we wouldn't think about, things that we will discover if we keep our eyes open, and they're coming up on the Car Flipping Forum. Now, I moderate that thing pretty closely. I'm not going to let anybody turn it into a big scam page or a spam page. But so far, everybody's doing a great job of interacting and trying to help each other. And that is the goal. Again, help you make more money. Hey, frankly, I'm part of the you. I want to make more money too. So these are the things that are happening already on the forum. Learn and ask, share, and discover ideas and opportunities right there in the Car Flipping Forum. If you're not a member, just go to Facebook groups, search Flipping Genius. We're going to be the first thing that comes up. The Car Flipping Forum, we've got well over 500 members going on. We're on our way to 1,000. I know we are. And you should be the next member. It is free to join, and you're going to get a lot of benefit. And I haven't even gotten to the big part, the good part, the brand new part, the part that is that we've been building to, the part that I guess in the back of my mind, this is where we needed to go. And most of you have listened to me talk before, and I'm I guess I'm lazy. For a guy who works as hard as I do, I still am lazy. I'd like to be out goofing around or playing golf, but um, the natural progression takes you to the next step. And as you're committed to this goal of trying to help others and help build this network, the next step is what we're going to talk about today. And that is, this is just an introduction to it, because we've got so much to build on, but I want you to be in position to take advantage of it. Car flippers, my flipping brothers and sisters. You've got to be there in order to take advantage of this when we get this thing going. And it is in the works. It will be, as with everything that you've heard about on Flipping Genius, we say it, then we do it. And the doing is in the midst of being done. So before, possibly by the time you hear this, depending on when you listen to this, this may be already in action. So be sure to join the car flipping forum if you haven't yet, because that is where all of this is going to come from. And what this is Flipping Genius University. Flipping Genius University is going to offer live classes via our forum. So live video classes from yours truly and from other individuals who I believe can bring information to the table that is going to help you make more money. It'll give you an opportunity to interact during those live sessions, but it won't be a live interaction as far as video. Only the instructor will be on video at that time, because of the magnitude of our audience. There's really not a way to have 700 people on video at one time. That would be a mess. So we'll have live video classes. Those classes will be recorded and create a library of live classes for our car flipping forum to watch. These are free. These are going to be free sessions, and you can access that library. It will be cataloged like a regular library, so you're going to be able to access that, gain information. If you come to the party late and you're saying, hey, I want to learn how to do this or that, it'll be cataloged that way, and you'll be able to go back, not only listen to and watch past Flipping Genius episodes, but also watch the live classes where we get interaction directly from the audience that spurs on I think better answers, because it's going to be live in person. And then the next step is our live master classes, which will be via interactive video. So it's a smaller class. These classes will be classes that you will enroll in. So this is not going to be free. This to be straight. In order to make this more meaningful, we're going to ask a nominal fee to be part of those master classes, and then you will interact with myself or whoever else is involved in the class. We'll be able to address your issues, your opportunities, your concerns in real time in the master classes. And these classes will also be recorded and be accessible to those master class level participants who have opted to invest in themselves and be part of that. The next step on the master class level will be live one-on-one sessions with specialty instruction and specialty consultation based upon your car flipping business and where you're trying to take it. This will be, like I said, one-on-one. So the idea will be to take exactly what you're doing and try to help you do it better. Whether you're a brand new person or whether you run a shop with a dozen sales people and hundreds of vehicles out on a lot, we believe we can bring value to the table that can help you make more money. And we'll do that through the live one-on-one sessions as well. And then we'll also do, and this is really exciting, small group live sessions. Those of you who are in the car business have heard of something called the 20 group. This is something that big car dealers pay a lot of money to be part of. We're going to do something like that. It's the part of Flipping Genius University. So we're a different breed. The ones who are listening to this right now, we march to a little bit different drummer than the people who probably are lining up to go to the corporate meeting that you're talking about there. Although some of us may be able to cross back over and on both sides, but these small group sessions are going to give us an opportunity to share with each other and help each other grow. Speaking of that, it's got deals coming in right now. That's exciting. We're going to try to help each other grow on these small group sessions. That's going to be really exciting. These things are being developed as I speak. Today is the last day of May 2022. I can never. 2022 sounds like someplace that I never thought I'd get to. But so just in case you're listening to this in 2023 or 2028, which is very possible because the podcasts and videos live on and keep doing their thing for years to come. So if that's the case, just remember to access the car flipping forum, access flippinggenius.com, and you'll be able to gain access to the things I'm talking about and whatever else we do down the road. And then, as my son used to say, the next step in this progression is direct coaching programs to help you build your flipping business. We're going to take this to a level that we've never done it before. Interactive one-on-one. And I don't want to define this exactly because it's still in the works, and it's going to be based on what your needs are and what our abilities are to meet those needs. It's exciting because I know what we do at Flipping Genius has helped a lot of people, and it continues to help a lot of people get started, get going, get advanced, and that's what we want to keep doing. And we can do it through the podcast. We'll continue to do the podcast. We'll continue to do the videos, but all these other things are going to help magnify the success of that. So it's an exciting time to be part of the Flipping Genius network, and you are, if you're listening, you're part of our network, and we just ask that you join up the car flipping forum. Make sure that you're a member. If you consider becoming a team member, a partner, a champion, we'd love you to have you that as well. But be in the forum so you are in position so you can join Flipping Genius University when it gets kicked off, and it will be kicked off very, very soon. As I said, tomorrow is June 1st, 2022, and I expect enrollment will start in Flipping Genius University before July 1st. So make sure that you are ready, and it's free. It's free to join, and when I know that we're gonna make a difference, and it's exciting because I say we because you're part of the we, because a lot of this is interactive between not only myself and the other people that will be involved on this side of the microphone, but also on the other side of the microphone, because we're going to do some great stuff. It's going to be exciting. So please share with your friends. Save us as a favorite, and come back often. If you haven't listened to all 122 episodes, please get listening to them. There's some great material there. If you have any trouble accessing, feel free to contact me at any time. Flippingquestions@gmail.com. That's the best email to reach me at. Flippingquestions@gmail.com, or just write me through the Car Flipping Forum. If there's any suggestions you have that you'd like to make about possible classes that you'd like to see, about other information you'd like to have, about more information you'd like to have, or more access you'd like to have on our resources page, anything at all, reach out to us at flippingquestions@gmail.com or through the Car Flipping Forum, and we'll do everything we can to make you more money. Simple enough, right? Hey, let's work together. Let's make some money. Let's all become flipping geniuses.